Okay, you guys, this is like the third take. Oh my gosh, like, come on. Okay, so, season 3, episode 12. Third time's a freaking charm. Come on, please. Come on. Season 3, episode 12. This is the mid-season finale. Where did you sleep last night? You guys, I am so sorry. This is just so annoying right now. This is annoying. So I deleted some stuff. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. Okay? Hopefully. So everybody is waking up from the night before. Everybody's hungover. Everybody's tired. Okay? Madison asked not Chloe, but Juliet, where did you sleep last night? Juliet was like, I don't know. I don't know, but I know I slept alone. Camera cuts to Chloe and she's has that bitch face. Like, girl, you're fucking lying. So then Juliet says over her voiceover that she says something that she's not proud of. And y'all, if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at, see if I'm still recording. So just, third time's a charm. So over Juliet's voiceover, she says that she did something that she is not proud of. And she's not ready to say it out loud, what she did. So Alex wakes up. He messages her, we need to talk. So they meet up at a bridge, and basically they slept with each other. She says it, they slept with each other. And she asks Alex, did you tell Alyssa anything? He was like, no, I haven't talked to her. Okay? He says, Juliet, I always will have no heart for you. And it's like, I can't do depressions right now because I'm very irritated right now. He says, Juliet, I got heart for you, but it's like, I don't close the door. Okay, I just leave it a crack. Juliet was like, look, we were young, dumb, and in love, and it's like, we just need a new fresh start, okay? Okay. The crew's going to dinner. Chloe and Amanda, they're going back and forth about what happened last night, and that Chloe says that you're just doing too much, and that you're extra, and that the crew says that you're extra as well. Amanda's calling out people, hey, do you think I'm extra? Do you think I'm too much? You know, Chloe says this, and Chloe is like, you are just such a bitch. And Chloe's like, well, you treat me like a fucking bitch. So it's like, it takes one fucking no one, Chloe. And they're going back and forth, and Chloe walks away. BG and Madison, they're talking about Ish. How's everything going with you and Ish? Madison was like, I haven't talked to Ish in weeks. And it's like, I don't know what he's doing in Canada. He's Nova Scotia, Halifax. He can be doing whatever. And so Madison's like, I'm not going to make the first move. That's what I'm not going to do. So then Chloe comes back in, and Amanda's starting it up again. Chloe asks Alex, you know, have you made it official with Alyssa? Alyssa and Alex's mom, they're going out for drinks. Alyssa's telling her that she's uncomfortable with everything that's going on right now with Juliet being on the trip. It's like she's happy that he's with his friends, but Juliet makes everything like so uncomfortable. I think her name is Beth. Beth tells Alyssa that, look, that relationship was not good. They were together for 4 years, but it's like, I think the relationship is over. Alex is still like stuttering around, like not answering the question. Cut to Alyssa. Alyssa was like, I think I'm falling for him. While Alex just says, look, I'm just trying to focus on law school, and like, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I'm not looking for anything too serious. And it's like, I just want to have fun. Okay. So, next morning, everybody's packing up, leaving for Siesta Key. They go back to Siesta Key, and Alex tells Alyssa about the trip and BG's performance. She was like, well, it seems like you're cutting out, you know, Juliet. It seems kind of like suspicious, you know, kind of sketch. Alex is like, well, it's like, why would I bring her up? Because every time I bring her up, we get into a fucking argument. Like, why is that? It's like, it's so annoying. It's a touchy subject for you. And Alyssa was like, well, I don't like it that you're hanging out with her. It's like, it's annoying. It makes me uncomfortable. And I don't think you guys need to be friends, okay? Alex is like, well, man, look, that relationship is over with, okay? It's over with. It's done with, okay? I want to be with you. And Alyssa was like, okay, whatever. So Amanda talks with JJ about the trip to Nashville, and then her falling out with Chloe and Juliet, saying that those two are the fakest bitches that I've ever met. And it's like, these two, out of all my friends, these two cause me like the most fucking stress. And it's like, it's so annoying that they want me to pick sides. And it's like, who's, the group that we have more fun with? JJ was like, Alex and Alyssa. And it was like, yeah. It's like, don't give me an ultimatum. What I love about Amanda is that Amanda is so honest. That's what I love about Amanda. She is real. She is honest. She's going to call it like it is. She's going to call you out on your bullshit. I love Amanda. And it's like Chloe met her match with Amanda because both are two alpha females, strong personalities. And it's like those two butt heads. And it's like because they're both alphas. Juliet is at home. She was like, I feel so guilty about what I did, and I need to make it right. She calls Alex. Voicemail. Hey, Alex, I feel really bad about what we did, and it's like, you need to tell Alyssa before I tell her. Okay? So Kelsey and Madison meet up. And while they're meeting up, Madison gives Kelsey this jar. And it's a jar that Garrett gave her in season 1. And it's 365 notes for every day of the year. And they're reading the notes saying this and this. Oh, this said this and this said that. Cool. And Kelsey was like, she feels bad because at that moment she didn't appreciate it. And it's like she wants this time to, be smooth, and she doesn't want to hurt Garrett. So then they're talking, and Madison gets a phone call from Ish. She's like, I don't want to answer it. No, I don't want to answer it. She answers it. And it's Ish. Of course, the awkward conversation. How's everything going? Everything's going good. He was like, well, I'm in New York, and I want to see you, and I need to tell you something. Madison was like, well, you can't tell me over the phone. He was like, no. So I'm going to get you a plane ticket to New York and I'll see you. She's like, okay. So we get to New York and Madison meets up with Kara. Kara tells her that she's loving her job and that she's taking public transportation and that she's back with her ex. Flashback to early on in the season, Chloe told Alex that when she is in New Jersey, she hooks up with her ex. She's back with her ex. And, yeah, they talk about Garrett, and Madison was like, well, Garrett gave me something that he wants you to have, and he gives her a letter. And basically, it's just like thanking her for all the good memories that they shared, and their first date at the aquarium, and then making it official in Miami, and it's like just all the good things, and he wants her to be happy. That's what he said at the end of the letter. She was like, "Aw, this is so sweet." Then Madison brings up, well, he's trying to make it work with Kelsey, and that she was like, okay, that just made me mad. Of course. And Madison tells her that she is here to talk with Ish, and hopefully everything goes smooth. Kelsey and Garrett, they are on their date, and they're talking about the past, and you got with Alex, you got with your ex, that was in season 2, then with Jake, then with Jared. It's like, hopefully this time goes great, and they cheers to the new chapter in their lives and a fresh start. Okay, back in New York, Madison, she's with Ish, and telling her about, what's been going on. Madison was like, well, look here, Ish, I do want to be an actress, that is what I want to do, but my ultimate dream is to be a mother. And it's like, do you see a forever with me? Ish was like, I do. I do see us with kids and the white picket fence and the cats and the dogs. And it's like, I do want to be with you. Okay? I want to be with you. And he was like, I do want you to move out to LA with me. He does. And you can see that they clearly love each other. They do. They love each other. You can see it in their eyes. Now, let's get to the fucking dramatics of this episode. Okay? You thought the show was dramatic. This scene was dramatic. Okay? I'm gonna set it for y'all in case y'all forgot. Okay. It's like early in the morning. Okay? Still a little dusk. Juliet, she's running. Her hair, you know, her ponytail's going back and forth. She's running. Okay, and the music's playing. Okay? She comes outside. She looks off in the distance. Still dusk out. She's looking out. Music's intensifying. Kelsey comes out. Morning. Hey. I should have never went to Nashville. Kelsey was like, why? Because I hooked up with Alex. What? No. Yeah. Cut to commercial. Okay. So, she come back to commercial. Juliet was like, you know, now I know that I'm not the only one and that this can happen to anybody. Kelsey was like, do you think anybody else knows? Yeah, Chloe knows. Oh, shit. We cut to Chloe and Alyssa. They're meeting up for drinks. Alyssa was like, so tell me what happened at Nashville. Like, what happened? Chloe's like, oh my gosh, a lot went down. And so she asked Chloe, how was everything with Alex and Juliet? Chloe was like, they were friendly, you know, very cordial. And Alyssa was like, don't say that just to not hurt my feelings. Chloe was like, no, that's what happened. Get back to Juliet. Juliet tells Kelsey, so like the first night, that is when we hooked up. And then we hooked up the next day. And then we hooked up the day after that. Kelsey was like, so multiple times. It's like, yeah. Okay. So she tells her, so the morning after we hooked up, Kelsey was like, the first time. Yeah. We woke up and we were like, oh crap, like nobody can see us. Like we need to, you know, make it seem like we woke up early and we want breakfast. Okay. So we wake up and we knock on Chloe's door and we're like, hey, you know, we woke up early. Do you want to go to breakfast? And Chloe was like, don't you think I know you two? Okay. Don't you think I don't know you guys? Yeah, I know. Chloe, so we get to Chloe, and Chloe is like, look here, I am 100% team Alex and team Alyssa, okay? I have never seen him more happy than he is when he is with you, okay? Like, I am team Alex and Alyssa. Juliet goes back to Chloe, go back to Juliet and Kelsey. So, like, what happened was that it was just the three of us, and we went out for breakfast. And Alex told Chloe, look, I will get you whatever you want if you don't say anything. Chloe was like, I want a Celine bag. So Alex takes out his credit card, gives it to Chloe, and without an instant, Chloe gets on her phone and orders the Celine bag. And Kelsey was like, so basically a hush money. Yeah, hush money, hush bag. So Alex just bought her silence. Yeah. And Kelsey was like, so do you think Alyssa knows or anything like that? I don't think Alyssa has no idea. I don't think she knows. And then we get to Alex, and Alex just laying by the pool, and sun is setting, and then goes to black. 3 months later, we get Alex and Alyssa. She's like, Alex! He's like, yeah. She comes out the bathroom, and she has 2 pregnancy tests. They're looking at it. Alex is like, oh, shit. Yeah. And then they preview what happens in the second half of season 3. So, thank God the recording worked. Thank you, Jesus. Because if it wouldn't have worked, I would have freaked out. Oh, we made it, y'all. We made it. Whew. Okay, so that was the mid-season finale of Siesta Key. So tomorrow, we're going to dive right back into the second part of the season, and I'll remind you guys of the breakdown of what happened in season 2, and like I said, what happened. So, update on Animal Kingdom. I thought that, okay, got Xfinity, it's like I can watch previous seasons. Sometimes that happens, but then when a show has been off the air, I guess, for a couple of months, Xfinity, you either buy an episode or you buy a season. That is so stupid. Like, I think Xfinity, you should be able to watch every season. So that doesn't make sense whatsoever. And then I tried to go on TNT's website for shows and everything like that. Only 3 episodes of season 4. So I reviewed season 4. Only 3 episodes of season 4 are up. And, like, I could not find season 1 through season 3, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I really want to review past seasons of that show. So I'm gonna keep finding out, seeing what I can do to get started on reviewing past seasons of Animal Kingdom. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2 of season 3 of Siesta Key. All right, love you guys. Bye.